What is up? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you are watching this. Know two important things before we get started. Brother Dave loves you so much. Jesus loves you way more than I can love you. Come on, come on. Today we're going to be in Matthew chapter 5, verses 43 through 48, all Jesus speaking. You have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and the unjust. For if you love those who love you, what reward have you? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet your brethren only, what do you do more than others? Do not even tax collectors do so? Therefore you shall be perfect, here we go, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Did you know you're called to be perfect just as your Father in heaven is perfect? What? Why do we do everything with love? Because you have to remember, Jesus loved you while you were a sinner. Listen, he loved me while I was a sinner, while I was lost, while I was committing sin, while I was doing wrong in life. Jesus said, I see that one. I love him so much. He is my son. She is my daughter. Yet while you were lost in sin, yet while you were spitting in his face, he gave his life to you. So we're supposed to be as he is and go and show that same love. Love wins all. That's the one thing we got that wins everything, okay? When some guy's rude to you and you're kind to him, listen, I have it happen all the time. People are absolutely rude, uncalled for, mean, and I show love to them. Give me dirty looks, I'll smile at them. I don't care. I show love because I know they don't have love. They're being oppressed by the devil and they need love, and the only way to get them to the Lord is by love. If it wasn't for love, none of us would be saved, because none of us would have the availability, because if he was just a wrathful, beaten down God, who would want to be saved? Think about it. Well, he calls us to be perfected in the love. Perfect love casts out all fear. There's no fear in love. There's no jealousy in love. There's no resentment in love. Love is the key to it all. There's a reason why love sums up the whole law. Because when you show love and you're in love, you would never want to do wrong to anyone, because true love doesn't want to do wrong. It wants to do good. That's why Jesus did good for us by paying our price. And he who knew no sin became sin, that you could be set free from sin through the love. If it wasn't for the love of Christ, I wouldn't be saved. If it was just Christ beat me down all the time and he's just out to get you back, I would never be saved, because I already had enough of that in the world. But it's because of his love. While he loved us, yet while we didn't deserve it or we didn't appreciate it, but yet he gave us his love in full, and that love overcame all the nastiness of the world. Perfect love casts it all out. So be in love as he's in love, so you can be perfected in him and through him today.